name's Quinn and I'm a senior at Trabuco. I was raised in a normal Christian family. I was saved at a young age. Just like any other normal Christian family, we just prayed every night and we were just taught to praise God. And when I was in 8th grade, I started going to Wildside. My best friend started taking me there, but it never really had a huge impact on my life. Freshman year, I tore my ACL, MCL, medial meniscus, and just could not play volleyball for 6 months, and I did not know what to do. So for those 6 months, I just got into taking more prescription painkillers than I really needed to. And once that started happening, I just got addicted to them and couldn't get out of it. Summer going into sophomore year, I just started selling drugs and like living with friends because I just didn't want to be at home with all the stress and tension in my house. And I just started to become so addicted to selling drugs that I couldn't get out of it. And once I started selling drugs, I started doing them more and just started getting addicted to those too. One night I was out with my friends, we were at GVR, and I got this call from my mom saying, you need to come home now. And when I asked her why, she said, we found some stuff in your volleyball bag and I'm coming to pick you up. And she hung up, and by that time my stomach just felt like I was gonna throw up. The look on my parents' faces was just so disappointing. It was heartbreaking. They stripped me of basically everything. They stripped me of my iPod, my phone, my computer. I had no contact with my friends in the outside world for 3 months. I was just in the deepest depression that I have ever been in. I could not, every night I just thought of, I had thoughts of suicide, and even though my parents had taken away the stash they found in my volleyball bag, I still had stashes of just random pills and random drugs hidden around my room. So every night I would just take pills and drink until I basically passed out. I was so depressed. Later on, after those 3 months ended of being grounded, I went sober for a good 4 months because I just could not stand the feeling of disappointing my parents again. But after that, I got back into drugs and started relapsing on pain pills and started smoking a lot again. But after that, my mom found a bunch of prescription pain pills in my car and found out that I was selling them. And once again, I was stripped of everything, but this time it was worse. She sent me to a substance abuse counseling and threatened to send me to Utah for a substance abuse camp. But instead of going to Utah, I joined a small group, and since then, everyone in my small group has had the biggest impact on my life that I have ever had. They have been the greatest influences on me, and they have really helped me through everything I've been through. Now, when I'm going through hard times, I look up verses that have to do with the things that I'm going through and turn to God instead of turning to drugs for my hardships. Going to church every weekend and going to my life group has really helped me cope and deal with my stress and really just helped keep me sober. And I'm so glad that I now turn to God instead of turning to drugs to help me deal with everything in my life.